Okay, I'm gonna be truthful. I was gonna make a video about Amberlynn today, and then she uploaded. I was gonna do the last video, and then she popped this one out before I could get around to the last one. So we won't be doing the last one because it was a mess anyway. But we'll do this one. Sometimes, life gets in the way, and I've been really busy and stressed, and Amber World just wasn't in it for me. So let's talk about this new video. And it is important to note that at this point, this video has been out 34 minutes, and the like to dislike ratio is insane. As you can see on this screen record, I grabbed 836 dislikes to 283 likes. So before we've even watched this, we can already tell about the content of this video. I've looked at a few of the comments in the comment section, because if I go and click on an Amberlynn video, I go straight to the comments. They're the best part of her videos. And people are not impressed, obviously. I did watch 2 minutes or 3 minutes of this video, which made me think, while I'm watching it, let's do a video about it, because it's something that's perplexing, and I want to know what it is. So let's get right into the video, and hopefully it's not going to be a long video. I don't want to make a very long video because it takes a long time to export, and it's just a waste of time.
Hey guys, so welcome to another video. I woke up just a little bit ago. I've been doing a lot of Q&As on my Instagram, so if you guys want to follow me there at raritycat, RARITYCAT. I also post them on my Snapchat for people.
You know what's really funny? If you watched my last Amber video, you'd have seen her Q&As and her Ask Me Anything. She's done more since then. She's been doing it every single day, inviting her trolls by trolling herself. And what strikes me is, watching this video straight away, is the two different characters that she portrays. The one that she gives us now, that's weak and timid and meek and mild and downtrodden and depressed and lethargic and empty of any kind of emotion, versus the one that she gives us in her Instagram lives, which is arrogant and conceited and patronizing. Which one are we supposed to believe is the real Amber? This is also a good time to look into what I noticed. Her arm. Every time she wears short length, I'm drawn to that mark on her arm that never goes away. Well, today there was something else, and first of all I thought it was her hair or the shadow of her hair, but it never moves no matter where she turns her arm. This long, massive, dark, dirt, never moves. It's on her. And it's... what? I mean, she edited this video, and she saw that, and she still put this video out. Is it filth? It can't be. It doesn't look like a bruise, does it? At this point, I'm not surprised. She's trolling. She's trying to gain empathy and sympathy, and what's most scary is that I don't think she actually realizes that that's not going to happen. From the moment this whole thing started, the whole pandemic, she has completely gone out of her way to make herself the sole victim of it all. And to be quite frank, I'm done giving a crap. And I didn't before, but the more I watch her, the more angrier I get. she's crying all the time that, you know, her YouTube money is being affected. Well, girl, lots of creators have been affected. Holy shit. You know, just to be an artist or a writer or a freelance anything means that you are affected. You don't even have to be a YouTube creator for this. I mean, this is not even... But notice how those people don't cry and mourn publicly to their audience to gain sympathy. But this woman does.
I'm actually about to eat. Got myself some pasta, leftovers. I did a little meal prepping moment. I have another one. This is ground chicken, onion, a little bit of low sodium marinara. Got some garlic in there, pepper, you know, typical stuff. I've been noticing, oh yeah, and I have some mozzarella cheese and corn. I've been really into corn with pasta. I've been noticing that I'm really loving elbow pasta. It's like strange.
You know, I always find it hilarious how when the views go down and she goes back on everything that she said and her health is not an issue when it comes to money. Wow. First of all, she told us pasta is a trigger food for her, so she doesn't eat pasta. In her last video, she did again another big-ass bowl of pasta, which had all kinds of monstrosities in it. This woman cannot cook. She does not understand what ingredients are. She just throws things into a pan and hopes for the best. And to be honest, I can't think that they would taste any good. I mean, what is the point of low sodium anything when you then pile your stuff with frickin' garlic salt and all kinds of sodium filled crap that you don't need? You know, there's a lot of hilarious channels on YouTube that are awful at cooking. I mean, they're really funny. But this woman takes it to the extreme. And I feel like, you know, if she doesn't want to give a shit about her weight, maybe she just turn her channel into a parody cooking show because it's hilarious. I mean, how big is that portion of pasta? Also, you know, elbow pasta tastes exactly the same as other pasta. The only difference is the aesthetic of it.
The only reason why I did that little dance is because there's a mukbanger I watch. Almost every single time she takes a bite, she dances. She said it makes the food taste better, so I had to give it a try. And I guess it worked. But anyways,
I don't know how a little dance after you take a mouthful of food can make it taste better, but hey. But I wanted to talk about this specifically. She said in the past that she needed to stay away from certain videos on YouTube because they triggered her. Mukbangs, Amber, mukbangs. Mukbangs are a huge, massive trigger for people with eating disorders. Now, it seems kind of logical that you wouldn't watch those videos that would make you feel hungry. But this woman never stopped watching them.
I actually have some Torrid that I want to haul for you guys, and I might do like a try on haul for you guys because it sounds fun. Like, I haven't done a Torrid try on haul in forever. The package is actually 2 months old, and I just now was like, you know what, I'm gonna open it. But yeah, it's been in the den unopened for like 2 months now. So
she's got a Torrid. It's 2 months old, and she's gonna try it on for us now. Right. The very fact that apparently this has been waiting for 2 months is just a testament to the fact that she didn't actually need to buy it because she would have worn them by now. Also, she's been losing weight consistently, apparently. She's lost 70 pounds, and she bought this 2 months ago. So why is she trying it on now? Wouldn't she be a smaller size? Like, didn't she tell us that when she was wearing her clothes now, they were like better fitting and she could use that smaller size? Or am I making that up? I feel like watching her videos is just like a huge, massive mind fuck, and you never actually know what's true or not. It's like my last video when I said, like, she's like watching a really shit detective show. She just doesn't even care to hide the clues anymore. She just puts them in. Like, am I supposed to believe that she had a torrid hole and she's been struggling for content not just during this pandemic, but before that? Am I supposed to believe that she didn't use it? She's had it for 2 months. Really? Yeah. No, I'm not buying it. What is that mark on her arm? Seriously? Has it always been there?
Unopened for like 2 months now, so. I really want to try to start filming a little bit more. It's just with my sleeping schedule and like mental state, which I don't want to like consistently and constantly talk about, but it's like that's what I'm going through. It's just like the mixture of all that stuff has been making it really hard for me to like do anything. So I'm gonna try my hardest to like create a mini routine. Like, I know a lot of people who are just like blah. They sit on their phones all day, they watch, you know, Netflix all day. It's very common right now. And it's like so easy to get into that, like that type of routine, that I kind of want to like shift my way out of it. And I know it's gonna be really hard, but it's important that I do that.
The privileged world this woman exists in. There are people who have to watch their loved one go to work in the morning or in the night, whatever shift they're working, and know that they're going into the front lines to treat people with this virus, and that they very potentially and are at high risk of getting the virus themselves because there's no protection for them. There's no testing. There's nothing. Governments are doing sweet F all, essentially. And this woman who sits on her ass every single damn day and does nothing but go out for food and shopping and food. She's literally telling us, I don't know why she thinks that we should feel sorry for her, empathy for her, or what. But it makes me so angry that she thinks she's the center of the universe and all the rest of us just exist to support her, prop her up, pat her on the ass, tell her how well she's doing. And it's just so infuriating because there are people who are in real danger, people who have to go and do their job anyway. Like, they can't sit down and cry. Like, maybe they do, I don't know, but they do it. They don't do it on camera for people to feel sorry for them. Like, and people are doing those things because they aren't working now. They're not doing it by choice. They're doing it because there's nothing else. They can't work and they can't go out.
Got done eating. I'm gonna haul the torrid stuff first and then try it on. You guys know. So the first thing is earrings, which I need to start wearing earrings again too. That's how you know I'm depressed and I don't care, because I ain't wearing earrings. So these are super cute, and I mainly got them for these pink pair, but I love hoops. Those are pretty much my go-to earrings.
Oh my god, she really is the queen of the pointless crap. I mean, she's got a whole freaking drawer full of earrings, so she buys more. Even though she's not wearing them, because apparently she's too depressed, but I'm pretty sure like a couple of videos ago, she was wearing earrings. Like, I get it, it's, you know, do what you want with your money, right? But does anybody actually believe that this has been sitting in her spare room for 2 months when she's been struggling for content?
Lately, I got this really cute striped dress. I absolutely love this. Black, pink, red, and white. And I did get it in a size 4, which honestly Some materials 4 fits, and then in other materials I need like a 5 or a 6. And this honestly feels small, so I guess we'll see. But since I'm losing weight, I'm on a weight loss journey.
she's losing weight and she's on a weight loss journey, people. Okay. So somebody needs to define for me what a journey is, because she's on a journey. Amy's life journey is on a journey. Chantal's on a journey, but a journey apparently is more than just the end destination. But listen, there has to be an end destination, otherwise it's not a frickin' journey. You're just going around a roundabout constantly and getting dizzy. She's on a journey and she's losing weight. Yeah, girl, nobody believes that. You're eating a shit ton of carbs. I mean, she ate that in the last video. She's eaten way more than she's telling us, and what she's eating already on camera is insane. I mean, am I really supposed to believe that she's losing weight? Really? Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't prescribe to the idea that she's losing weight at all, in fact. I think she's going around on her cycle quite nicely, in fact. And I think that she doesn't give a holy crap about her weight or her health. I think she's more than happy to troll for views and money, and that is what will kill her.
That will, even if it is too tight, it will eventually fit me pretty well. Okay, so this part, okay, I have bought pants from Torrid 2 times. It was pajama pants and a black pair. I never tried on the black pair. I think it was mainly because a part of me felt like they weren't gonna fit and I didn't want to like admit it to myself, so I literally just gave them away. I had them for months and never tried them on. And then before I got the black pair, it was pajama pants with like these cute little dogs, and they did fit. They were perfect, like around the thighs and the waist. If anything, maybe a little too big, but my calves, since I have lymphedema, it was so freaking tight. It was just so uncomfortable. So I decided to take the plunge and I got another pair. Oh my God. And I'm gonna have to try these on because I said I'm gonna do a video. So I'm scared. Okay, so they look like this. Oh boy. They're supposed to be like, you know, dress up pants. What do you call it? I don't even know. It's like a wide leg. Y'all, I don't know, but we're gonna try it and we're gonna see how it goes. In size
Okay, at this point, I don't care what you're talking about, but I realized the top of the mark that I mentioned earlier is gone now. Where is it gone? The bottom is still there, but the top is gone. What the fudge was it? Like, it wasn't a hair, was it? It was her. It was something on her skin. But now it's gone. But the bottom bit is there. It's a long line that stopped for a little bit and then carried on again. The bottom bit is still there, but the top is gone.
In size 5, we have a crochet cardigan. And you know, it's kind of sad. I think the biggest reason why I didn't open this stuff is because I was in fear because I ordered it before like the virus started like happening very rapidly. And right in the beginning of it getting really bad is when it finally came in the mail, and I was like too scared to touch it.
I should be more sympathetic because, you know. But she says this was 2 months ago. And she was getting other deliveries 2 months ago. And she opened them. Let's not forget that she's also been getting her makeup subscription boxes that she's been opening. But this was the fear. This was the fear. 2 months. She was terrified. I can't be the only one to think this. Can I? How can you be afraid of one package but not another? And how long do you think the virus lives on something? If it actually existed on one of those packages, 2 months, I think it may have been dead by now. Like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a person who knows about these things, obviously. I'm just a stupid frickin' writer who just has too much time on her hands sometimes, so makes videos because she's lonely and bored. But seriously, how can you be afraid of one package but not others? She's showed us in these last couple of videos unboxing her, what is it? I don't know the names of the makeup things, okay? I'm really not into makeup, so I don't, when she goes into makeup artist Lynn, I zone out, because if I wanted to know about makeup, I wouldn't come to Amberlynn Reid. Just saying.
But then eventually it was like, it made me sad because it's like, okay, where am I going to wear these things to? You know, because we're stuck in the house.
Okay, I gotta say it, but seriously, but she's always stuck in the house. Always. Unless she goes for food to eat out or Walmart. So it's house, food, and supermarkets. That's her life.
This is what I was the most excited to open. You know, it feels stretchy. It has these really cute flowers on them. This is like literally spring. And it has these really cute buttons. It is a little wrinkly because, like I said.
Oh my god. Okay, this might just be me because I don't wear dresses and all girly shirts and flowers and things, but that is the most hideous thing I've ever seen. You know, I think I've said this before, or maybe I said it and edited out, but she reminds me, or she has this eerie thing that she reminds me of my grandmother. And my grandmother was in her 70s when she died. She was an overweight lady, but she was 6 foot and more in height, so I guess she wasn't as bad off as Amberlynn. And in her youth, she had been a slim lady, and as she had children, she'd gained weight and just never been able to lift it. And actually, she worked, so she wasn't a lazy lady. She wasn't. I don't know why she reminds me of my grandmother. She's nothing like my grandmother in person, but my grandmother would have worn a dress like that. Like, seriously. And she hobbles about like my grandmother too, because my grandmother had varicose veins and really bad legs. She's 29. And it's terrifying sometimes. I watch how she is, how she walks and stuff. And it's how my 78-year-old grandmother was, who was in ill health before she died. And it's eerie and alarming. She's 29.
It was in the bag for over 2 months. Okay, so change of plans. I've been wanting to like organize our, it's kind of like a seasoning, the angle is so cute. It's like a seasoning, sugar sauce area. I don't even know what to call it. And it's been like a crazy mess. So I had a burst of energy because I've been wanting to do it anyways. So I had a burst of energy of like, okay, let's get this done right now.
Okay, so you're not going to try them on. But you bought the size 4, the smaller sizes, and you've lost weight. So why aren't you going to show that off? That could make you feel better. In yourself? Oh, okay, because you haven't lost weight. And you won't fit into size 4. That's my assumption, okay? That's my assumption. So she showed off what she bought, which was very little. I don't know how some things were crumpled, because if I know if I order something or if we order something in the UK, they're gonna come in, folded and in packages, and they're not going to be crumpled up. I don't know how they do things in Kentucky, USA, but in the UK, everything's very neat. And even if you didn't open it for 2 months, there isn't going to be some kind of mischievous fairy come to mess them all up because they're just mischievous that way. So, also, who wants to bet that she will never wear those?
So that's what I just did. I'm going to show you the before and after right here. So I feel like it looks a lot better. It was very time consuming. I had my music on and it was kind of like therapeutic as well, even though I'm like super exhausted because I took everything off, wiped it all down, and then started completely fresh.
A spice rack. You mean a spice rack? I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, it's literally the easiest thing in the world. There's spices and condiments and all kinds of things on there. It's a spice rack. A spice rack. So you aren't going to try on the clothes that you bought because this is a try-on haul. This is a haul. You clickbaited with this. Instead, you're going to sort out your seasoning thing.
So I think I'm going to do my torrid haul tomorrow. Like I did the haul already, but yeah. I'm actually going to try it on tomorrow, I feel like. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my eye is like super twitchy. And I know the other day I told you guys, like there's this health thing I'm going through and I just don't know. Like, okay, so there's normal eye twitching, which is like this like little twitch that goes like this, or like in your eyebrow or something when you're like stressed out or lack of sleep or whatever. But I think it was like 2 months ago, my eye just like twitched, like one big twitch, like it just did right now. And I was like, what the heck? See, it just did it again. And I was like, what the heck? And I didn't think of anything of it. But now it's been 2 months and it's like, it's this random big like eye pulsate. It's my whole eyelid. It's just like, and it's really bad when I'm trying to sleep. It honestly freaks me out because it's like, I know I should see a doctor because there's a difference between little tiny twitches when you're stressed or tired versus like this, it's almost like a convulsion, whatever the word is. And I'm scared because it's like, Google scares you. Don't Google stuff, but it says a lot about like brain tumors. And I'm over here just like, that's terrifying. Or
oh God, here we go. Oh dear God. Is this the thing that she's click and going through something right now? Like this woman, let's not forget that this woman is constantly on her phone and she has need of glasses. I mean, when I get very stressed, yeah, my eye twitches. It twitches a lot. When I'm not stressed and when I'm fine, just, you know, the occasional normal crap. But right the way back to my teens, when I got stressed or ate up, it twitched. And yeah, sometimes I've had the slightly more pronounced one. You know what is the most annoying thing? She's literally gonna find everything to be afraid of. She's literally gonna find everything to be worried about or tell us she's worried about. She's had this for 2 months, she said. 2 months is quite a favorite term of time in this video. She's had the torrid haul, or the torrid clothes for 2 months. She's had this big, massive convulsion of eyelid movement for 2 months. Listen, I don't want to downplay or invalidate anybody who is worried about their health. I understand what it's like to worry about something, but with this woman, with this very woman, I can't exchange any sympathy for, because I mean, at this point, what does it matter? What will happen is this will be forgotten about, and next week it will be something else. I thought she was depressed about the pandemic and how she can't go out and how she's terrified for everybody else in the world, and she wishes that she could take it all and go through it herself so that all the rest of us wouldn't have to suffer this. But now she's telling us that for the last 2 months she's been terrified about this. I mean, for real? What was she doing 2 months ago? There was no... I mean, it was on the news, yes, but it wasn't as big as it came to be, was it? If you think about it. It was only in the last month, a little bit more maybe. What was her excuse 2 months ago?
Something to do with like the nerve system in your brain, and I'm just like, that adds on even more stress. But yeah, it's like this weird, it's not even a twitch, it's like a literal just like pulsate. It goes like really fast, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a twitch. Like, it's a twitch. It's like not a pulsate, it's like a twitch. Like, I think she has been watching Amy's life journey because she also has been saying she's having some stuff, but she doesn't want to go to the doctor because she's afraid. So this is going to be her excuse now. She doesn't want to go to the doctor, she's afraid. And next week it'll be something else, and this will be forgotten about, and it never happened. And people will say about it in the comment section, and she'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. I mean, seriously. She tells us she's stressed, she's so stressed, she's got so many things to worry about, and now she's got this. But right at the beginning of the video, she was plugging her Instagram, telling people that she was still doing Q&As to go there when people have been sending her hate. She's been calling them out and posting their Instagram addresses on her stories. Oh, which, by the way, she did it. The one I saw, she did the Chantal movement. She did the Chantal thing where she goes, "You've got beautiful babies. How are you doing this?" Please do not reduce a woman to just being a mother, because I think that's a really shitty move. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, as soon as a woman becomes a mother, that's all she is, and that's all she ever will be. There's nothing else to her. There's no depth, there's no nothing. There's just, you're a mother, you must abide by these rules. When all they're doing really is trying to shame them. Like, I don't endorse sending her hate, but all you do in doing that is just giving her more excuse to do her victim Lynn routine. And then I have to watch it and make videos because, again, bored, lonely, nothing else to do. So I have to watch these videos, and it's depressing. So please, for me, don't.
And it does it like 100 times a day plus. And it's just really scary. And I feel like it's only getting worse. And I know I need to see a doctor, but I feel like people who are sick right now, they need to see the doctor more than I do. I don't know, I could be wrong, but...
What did I tell you? Oh my god. I really haven't seen this video, but I feel like these 4 women are watching each other right now, and they are just copying each other. Because the one is getting more attention than the other. The others will play up. So they need to do something to get... Oh. You're all dying. You're all so unhealthy. You can't even walk 3 steps without getting out of breath. But you're trolling each other and trying to one-up each other. Like, what?
It's just really scaring me. And I'm wanting it to get better. because it's not normal. It definitely does not feel like that normal, like, eye twitch from when you're stressed at all. And I didn't really want to talk about this because it's more so like, I hate when people diagnose me in the comments. Like, I'd rather just diagnose myself or have my freaking doctor do it.
Oh my god. She'd rather diagnose herself. Obviously. And she knows what she's doing, which is why she brought it up. Do I believe this? No. But I don't believe anything she tells me because she's a known liar. And as I said, this time next week, this will be gone and will be something else. And to be honest, if I was worried about it and I had the history that she says she has of being, so stressed and everything, I would rather keep it to myself and go to the doctor. That way, I wouldn't have to read all the diagnosis in the comments, Googling again, seriously. But, knowledge is power, I guess. Fuck's sake. It's quite draining to watch her and exhausting. This was a 13-minute video, but it felt like an eternity. And I realized that, actually, I'm not actually such a bad person after all. I'm actually quite light and cheerful, and she does good things, doesn't she? She makes us realize that we may be dickheads, but we're nice dickheads. See you in the next video.
One day you wanna hold